A strange man harasses a woman on the street and then harasses another woman by kissing her. The woman is startled and asks her husband to go after the strange man. The husband says he will take care of this situation. The husband walks away and walks toward the man, far away from where his wife was, and thanks him for his service, handing over his payment. Soon after, a child goes up to the woman's husband and hands him a picture. The husband makes the payment for the child as well and is happy, saying that he can threaten and take money from his wife. The husband asks the man and the girl to disappear from the place. The next day, the husband goes to a lawyer and shows her the photograph he took of his wife kissing another man. The lawyer informs that the photo is fine, but that it is not enough, saying that it will take more, something like a video that shows his wife in an intimate moment, so that the husband can keep the couple's assets. The husband asks the lawyer to wait a few days, but warns that he will get some videos that may be enough. The lawyer agrees and the husband says that he already has an idea in mind to deceive his wife. The lawyer is curious, but the man answers a call. In the call, the man warns his mistress that he will again need the help of the mistress's brother. He ends the call very happily. The man goes to the room he shares with his wife, and with the help of a girl, collects all of his wife's valuables. He finds a briefcase with money and gives it to the girl to take away, before his wife gets home, but there was a noise and he asks the girl to hide. The woman enters the room and asks what had happened, as the room was apparently overturned. The man says that some men robbed their house. The woman is very frightened and asks if it is her husband, who has already called the police, and asks where her jewelry is. She realizes that the jewels are gone and becomes very upset, asking how it happened. The husband tells his wife that it wasn't just the jewelry that the robbers took. The woman becomes concerned and asks if the robbers have found their money. Her husband said yes, saying the robbers took the jewelry, the money, and even his cell phone. The woman is very worried that they have been robbed and are out of money now. At that moment, the brother of the man's mistress enters the house dressed as a policeman. The husband tells the alleged police officer that some men entered the house and took everything of value they had. The alleged police officer says he will investigate the crime scene, which in this case is the couple's bedroom. He asks the woman's husband to come down to give some information to this policeman's partner. The husband pretends to be nervous, saying that the cops need to help them find their belongings. The policeman asks the man to come down to give information to his partner, because only then will he be able to help them. The woman is very nervous and worried, since these were her family's precious jewels, they were her heirloom. The husband pretends with his wife's cell phone, saying that everything will be fine and that soon all this will be resolved. He gives the alleged policeman the money that was arranged for that service. The policeman pretends to be assessing the situation while just counting the bills. The man excuses himself to his wife and says he will be back in a few seconds. On leaving the house, the husband calls his mistress to thank her for the help her brother has given them. He says that in no more than 2 days his wife's entire fortune will be in their account and that they will be completely rich. The woman asks the police officer to do the job correctly and help her. At the end, the police officer asks the woman to stay calm and hands her a bottle of water, saying that the woman needs to calm down so that the situation can be resolved. The woman thanks the water and begins to drink it. The officer tries to empathize with her and feigns concern. However, a few minutes before the alleged officer entered the house, he had put medication in the water. The woman is grateful for the water and begins to feel sick. Soon she has to be laid down in bed, because she was unconscious. The man asks the child under the bed to get out of there and do his job. The man removes his clothes and begins to tidy up the woman, while the child positions the cell phone to record them. The husband takes his wife to the lawyer, claiming to have proof of his wife's betrayal. The man says he will have to make a very difficult decision. The lawyer informs the woman that, due to that betrayal, the woman had not complied with the marriage contract signed by the two and that the result of this would be the transfer of her assets to her husband. The woman said that she will sign that document, but that first she will show them the farce that was happening there. The man is startled by what he hears, but the woman continues. She asks for permission from a lawyer and shows a recording she made of her husband planning to hit her along with his mistress. In the footage, the man thanks his girlfriend's brother for help and the girlfriend says how happy she is that everything is working out as they planned. The husband pretends to be sorry and begins to ask his wife for forgiveness. The wife says that she was completely tired of the games and manipulations that her husband played with her. She points to the lawyer saying that she knows that he received guidance from that woman. She warns that she will only see the two of them again in a court of law, because she already has her own lawyer. The lawyer gets angry with her client and says it was all his fault for hiring incompetent people. The man and the woman argue, even though they are both guilty.